Welcome to this short video on the max phase of the Advocare 24-Day Challenge. The products in the max phase are either M&S Max 3, C, or E. M&S Max 3 is by far the most commonly chosen choice of the three due to its comprehensive products covering the basis of the majority of the shortcomings that Americans have today. Max C is a little more geared towards appetite control, and Max E is a little bit more geared towards energy. But I have a personal opinion here that Max 3 is definitely the start point for everybody, and you can talk to your Advocare representative in the future if you wish to choose to try or switch over to one of the other products. Spark is also another Advocare product that's going to be during this phase, which is days 11 through 24. Catalyst is a highly recommended add into this program, as well as meal replacement shakes. Some people have chosen to order an additional box of meal replacement shakes to supply enough of them for one per day during the entire challenge, which is, again, as a fitness professional myself, is a highly recommended add into this program itself. So this is a snapshot of a typical day of eating during this phase, which also happens to be a lot more than a phase. This happens to be the foundational approach that a nutritionist or dietitians or doctors in Advocare would tell you is things that we should have in our mouths and in our bodies and in our digestive systems daily, not just temporarily for a 24-day challenge. So embarking on this challenge, you should know right now that this M&S Max 3 is something that should be reordered and in your bodies every day. It is largely due to the metabolism, burning, the energy, the quality of sleep, the thinking capabilities you have are due to this product in our bodies daily. You stop the product, you stop the results. This is a highly recommended product to continue moving forward. You look at the day here, you're going to see 6 meals. We are going to adjust our eating accordingly to allow for hunger to happen anywhere between 3 and 4 hours later after the meal prior. So if we eat a breakfast, we want to have the quantity such where in about 3 hours, it's time to eat. We're hungry. We're not starving. If we're starving in 2 hours, we needed to eat more here. If you're not hungry and it's 4 hours later, we got to back this one down a little bit. We don't need to count calories. We don't need to count grams. We don't need to be burdened by thinking that you got to carry a notebook or a journal. Let's use common sense. Eat enough of these things to be hungry anywhere between 3 and 4 hours. 3 is optimum. Carbohydrate options here. You're going to see complex carbohydrates, which rice and potatoes and oatmeals are excellent sources of carbohydrates. In my opinion and that of many nutrition professionals out there, avoiding soy and corn as often as possible is highly beneficial, and it is becoming increasingly obvious and mainstream in the fact that dairy is something that should not be in any of our bodies. It provides calcium and proteins and can be fortified with vitamin D. However, these things can easily be replaced, and they are, in fact, in the M&S Max 3 program. So if we can keep dairy, wheat, soy, and corn products to a minimum, kind of integrate that with a 90% rule. 90% of the time we do not eat these products, 10% of the time we do. That allows for enough freedom to go out and do what you want to do, live your life, go out and have a pizza if that's absolutely necessary for you, but you immediately return to 90% commitment. I think that's a fair ratio, and it happens to be a formula that the top competitors and physique models and people in the world that we look up to today have lives because of the way they balance out their fun and their health. So the guidelines are down here. These bullet points are more than important. They're imperative. They need to be followed. The meal plan can become bland. Buy cookbooks. There's plenty of ways to prepare oatmeal and rice and chicken. Be creative. And avoid the restaurants as much as possible. So this is the max phase. Somewhere approximately around day 17, it's time to take a long, hard look at reordering the M&S pack. As again, this is something that really should stay into your diet. Spark is beneficial and much, much, much cheaper than the coffee and the energy drinks you're going to find out there. And there's lots of energy, and now we're talking performance products that you can certainly benefit from now that your body is cleansed, your metabolism is revved up, and hopefully you're hitting the gym by now ready to benefit from products of this nature. So again, thanks for your time. If you have any questions, get back to the Advocare person that told you about the 24-day challenge. Thank you.